That 1% listing fee looks tempting until it costs you thousands of dollars. Here's what most sellers don't realize until it's too late.
I'm a man on a mission. I'm a man on a mission. I don't need no permission. I'm a man on a mission.
When it comes to selling your home, everyone wants to keep more money in their pocket, and that makes sense. It's probably your biggest financial asset. So when you hear 1% listing agents promise to save you thousands, it's tempting to think, why not? But here's the truth, most sellers don't hear until it's too late. There's a big difference between saving on commission and losing on value. That 1% fee might look great on paper, but if the listing agent behind it isn't investing in real marketing, strong pricing strategy, or skilled on negotiations, you could end up walking away with far less at closing. Not just a few hundreds of dollars, but sometimes tens of thousands left on the table because your home wasn't positioned to win. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why hiring a discount agent can backfire, not just with your wallet, but with your timeline, your stress level, and your end result. I'm breaking down 7 things most sellers don't realize until the listing agreement is signed. Let's get into it so you can avoid these costly mistakes and sell smart the first time around. Number 1, you're getting less service, not just a smaller bill. Let's start with the obvious. You get what you pay for. When you hire a 1% listing agent, you're not just paying less, you're usually getting a lot less. No professional photos, no video walkthroughs, no staging, no professional photos, no video walkthroughs, no consultation, no professional photos, no video walkthroughs, no staging, no targeting marketing strategy, and sometimes no real guidance at all. Just a lockbox and a hope it sells. Here's the problem. If your home doesn't look amazing online and it gets seen by the right buyers, you don't get the right offers. Less visibility means fewer showings. Fewer showings mean fewer offers, and fewer offers almost always mean a lower price. So while you might feel like you're saving on commission, what you're really doing is leaving money on the table. Sometimes hundreds of dollars or tens of thousands of dollars. Number 2, weak marketing equals fewer buyers equals lower offers. Marketing in today's world is everything. Buyers are scrolling on Zillow, Redfin, and Instagram 24/7. If your home doesn't stand out in the first few seconds, they'll scroll right past it. With a discount agent, your home is often uploaded with poor lighting, bad angles, and a vague description like great lighting. That's not marketing. When your listing agent doesn't generate buzz or create urgency, you don't get traffic. And when buyers don't feel competition, they don't bring their strongest offer. And you know what's even worse? If your home sits too long, it gets the stale label. The longer it sits, the more likely buyers are going to assume something is wrong with your home. And that almost always leads to price cuts. If they can't negotiate their own commission, how will they fight for your home? Let's think about this for a second. If a 1% listing agent can't even defend their own value, what makes you think they'll defend yours? Negotiation is one of the most critical skills in a real estate transaction. You need someone who can stand firm under pressure, push back on lowball offers, manage inspection repair requests, and fight for the top dollar terms. But if your listing agent to hire is the first to fold on their own commission just to win your listing, they're showing you upfront that they do not have the leverage, confidence, or the experience to protect your equity when it matters most. And it doesn't stop there. Most low commission agents are working with high volume just to make ends meet, which means they are managing 10, 20, even 30 plus listings at a time. The kind of overload leaves very little room for strategy, communication, or personalized care. So when something critical comes up, like a hot buyer, showing interest, a contract change, or an appraisal issue, they may not even get to you in time. The bottom line, if they won't fight for themselves, they won't fight for you. And when you're selling one of your largest assets, that's not a risk worth taking. They may lack negotiation power. Your home is likely one of your biggest assets, and when it's time to negotiate, you need someone who can protect that value. A full-service agent will push back on lowball offers, stand firm during inspection requests, negotiate appraisal gaps, ensure the buyer's financing a solid, fight for the terms that benefit you as a seller. But a 1% listing agent? Many don't have the time, energy, or the skill to negotiate hard. They want to close fast, avoid conflict, and move on to the next deal. And that means you could end up selling for less than your home is actually worth. Let's talk numbers. You hire a 1% listing agent and save $6,000 in commission. Sounds good, right? But then the home sits longer. You get fewer showings, you drop the price once, maybe twice, maybe you accept a $20,000 lower offer because you're frustrated and just want to move on. Now, let's flip it. A full-service listing agent invests in pricing strategy, marketing, negotiation, and gets your home sold, and at the higher price. You pay more in commission, but you net thousands more after selling your home. The goal isn't to pay less, the goal is to walk away with more. You only get one first impression. Today's buyer shops online first, and in seconds, they decide if your home is worth seeing or skipping. Dark photos, cluttered rooms, no video, generic description. That's a fast scroll. For professional photos, beautiful staging, and a compelling listing description, that's what stops them in their tracks. And that's what creates multiple offers, and multiple offers drive up price. With 1% listing agents, marketing is often treated as an afterthought or skipped entirely. That lack of presentation creates a cheap perception, which leads to lower offers. Their goal isn't to maximize your value, it's to close fast. Most discount agents run a volume business model. That means their income depends on closing as many deals as fast as possible. So instead of focusing on strategy, details, and your goals, they focus on one thing, getting it done. That may sound efficient, but it's not in your best interest. You deserve someone who sees your home as a priority, not just a paycheck. Someone who will spend time to market it right, press it right, and negotiate it like it matters, because it does. So before you choose an agent based on commission alone, ask yourself this: is saving a little upfront worth risking a lot at closing? Because in real estate, cutting corners rarely saves you money. But hiring the right listing agent, the one who fights for your value, almost always does. Thinking of selling your home in Las Vegas? Let's sit down and have a conversation. I'll show you how I help sellers net more, sell smarter, and avoid cost mistakes that discount agents often overlook. You'll get a clear pricing strategy based on today's market, a tailored marketing plan that actually drives results, and a strong negotiator protecting your equity every step of the way. This isn't about cutting corners, it's about maximizing your outcome. If this video gave you a fresh perspective on the listing process, drop a like and leave a comment below. Let me know what surprised you or what you learned for the first time. So click the link in the description below to schedule your free, no pressure home seller strategy session or listing appointment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn your notifications on so you don't miss out on these new videos that come out every week, that I can help you stay informed and make confident decisions. For more real estate tips and insights, follow me on all of my social media platforms. I post a condensed version of this content packed with value to help you make smarter moves. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.